Hello everyone, welcome to Wine Wednesday. I was pouring the wine and then I decided to start and then I realized, oops, I need to actually look at the video. Which once again, I can't look at my face, I can't be obsessed, I need to look at the little camera right next to it because I'm doing this in selfie mode because, you should really get like a webcam or something and I can do it on the computer and be a professional. But anyways, that's not in the cards today, I guess. Anyways, so today we are doing the 2020 Les Pouches Saumur, which I wonder, are these backwards when I upload them? Because that'd be funny if I'm like holding it up and can't read it. So as you can tell, I'm still studying French wine. I know this is uploading, I think, end of October, early November. I really should write it down so I know when these things happen, but I also have a terrible memory, so I'm always forgetting. But in real life, it's mid-October, and I have my second weekend of my WSET course, and I'm terrified, but we're going to go on from studying wine, French wine, so I won't have 2 weeks of just French wine, which I'm not complaining about, but at the same time, whew, wow, it's been a journey. Anyways, so for I'm like, anyways, here's my problems. Let's talk about wine. So this is a clear, pale lemon color. Isn't that nice? I mean, I was looking at some of my notes that I've been doing this past couple of weeks, and I keep saying the same things about every wine, which probably isn't good. But they're all French, so maybe. Okay, well, there was a couple Italian in there, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing as good as I thought. I don't know. So it's this lovely color. It's got this medium intensity. It's not super pronounced. The last couple of weeks, we were looking at those nice reds from the Rhone. I have them right here. Those from the Rhone, I believe. Where does it say? There, yeah, the Rhone Valley. And this week, we're going to the, where is this again? I don't know, Saumur Blanc, in the Saumur area, which is near, this one comes from near the village of Meron. I should just read this in the back and then just be like, well, have a nice day. A side note, I was out at this restaurant, I'm not going to name which one, but they had this Pinot Grigio, and they said that it had notes of almond in it. And I was just like, no, that is wrong. And I quickly tasted it because I'm always rushing to drink Pinot Grigio. If anyone wants to impress me, just buy me a box of Pinot Grigio. Actually, one time I'll need to do. I always have a box of Pinot Grigio in my fridge. Thank you, Copper Moon. Not because it's good, but just because it's wine. It tastes like wine. Those are the tasting notes. It's just wine. It looks like wine, and it smells like wine, and it tastes like wine. So, anyways, I digress. So this has a really nice smell of green apple, blossom, grass. It's very fresh, very youthful smelling. Wine. Ooh, that smells so good. And now it's really starting to open up to, and just get that richness. It smells so good, but it's still very fresh smelling. So this is 100% Chenin Blanc in this wine, which is really fun. I love. It's one that you don't. It's not like your stereotypical go to the bar, name drop a kind of wine. It's not Chardonnay. It's not Pinot Grigio. It's not Sauvignon Blanc, but it's Chenin Blanc. Why does it remind me of Cher? Probably the Shannon. Shannon. Okay, I need to stop that. So let's taste it. So it's got this wonderful off-dry. It's got a little bit of I meant to put dry, I think, but it has a little bit of. Okay, there's a dichotomy between fruitiness and sweetness that I think we need to talk about, because just because a wine is fruity and has a lot of fruit and a lot of freshness does not mean it's sweet. But that's sometimes what people like about a wine, and they say, oh, I like sweetness, whereas actually they don't. They like the fruitiness, the fruit. the amount of fruit flavors in it. But so this one does have a little bit of sweetness. I think the tip of my tongue was like, which was a lot of fun. I'm sorry for doing that, but it's going to happen a lot more on this channel, so make sure you subscribe. It's got a nice big acidity. Like, my mouth was just caving in on itself. It's watering, trying to, generate saliva after all of that acidity in the mouth. I said that it had low alcohol when I was tasting it originally. It does not. It's 12.5. So medium alcohol, but it's not burny in your mouth. Bernie Sanders, no, I'm just kidding. It doesn't have a burning sensation. Like there was, I think it was that Equinox, the Croix Hermitage from a couple weeks ago, that it had like you could really taste the alcohol. Like it was a fire because of the alcohol. This one is nice and even. Medium body, it's just a nice, pleasant wine. It's not super complex, I wouldn't say. Like, it's opening up, but I know I make the worst faces on video. But it's still got like that appley, pearish, blossomy flower kind of taste to it. But it doesn't really go beyond that. It's kind of like, okay, I'm here, bye. Bye. So, there's not much to it, so to speak. Overall, it's a good wine. You know, drink it. I think it would be kind of fun. So this is a screw top, and apparently, I think before I said that you can't age a screw top, apparently, some guy on Facebook was telling me that apparently you can. But let's be honest. Just for 1 second here. The amount of people that cellar wines. Let's talk about that. You know what? That should be on its own video, really. Cellaring wine. I will come back to this topic in a greater effect later on. But you can age this. But let's be honest. When you buy wine, you're buying it to drink it. You're not buying it to have a collection of wine down in your basement. Because who has a... Okay, I mean, people have basements. I don't have a basement. I have an apartment. But even if you have a house... Are you going to be turning in part of your basement into a wine cellar? If you do, I'm jealous of you, and I want your house, and I might steal it from you if I ever figure out a legal way to do that. But until then, you know, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, because you don't save it typically. But if you're buying wine, just drink it. If you want a nice aged wine, just pay more and drink it. Don't, if it's myself, I'm not going to buy, you know, a wine to age and then pretend like I'm not going to drink it way before it's ready. I know myself. I'm satisfied with just being like, wow, I should have aged that more. Well, too bad, next time. So then when I get the big ad sponsors, and people give me a free case of wine, then I can age it because I'll have your house that I have legally stolen from you. I shouldn't go on that topic, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah, overall, good wine. Would I go to the store and buy it just off the... because that's what I want? I don't know if I'm ever going to dream about it. We'll see. Oh, I'm not overly enthusiastic. Like, I'll drink this and then good. Next wine, please. Anyways, so if you enjoy what I do, talking about these wines and just kind of going on to weird diatribes, please like, share, subscribe, comment what kind of wine you want me to drink next, because I'm always down to drink more wine and call it studying. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Well, I'll see you next week.